Life opens up for us when we let go of control. Finally, we want to manage everything. We want things to go our own way. We're taught that is doable until we realize in certain life situations that no longer is the case. Especially when big things happen in our life, like losing someone we loved or losing our health, then we realize there is only so much control that we truly have over our life. A lot of us try to control even more in such situations until our heart closes up and we lose that spark, that aliveness that we all long for so intensively. Trying to manage things and trying to control them, of course, is fed by our own fears. We want to prevent that something unwanted is going to happen. And this actually requires a lot of energy, a lot of effort from our side. And life, of course, is full of experiences like that, experiences that actually show us how little we can control at the end of the day. And trying to avoid or control them is a bit like Shakespeare's Don Quixote fighting the windmills. It robs us of so much energy that we would actually need to live a full and purposeful life. Hi, I'm Rose. Welcome to my channel. This channel is all about conscious living and inner peace. Another form of control is resistance. And I've known this one very well. I don't want it as it is. Especially, and I've talked about this many times before, losing my health, I went in full resistance, which doesn't make any sense, and it didn't get me nowhere. In fact, I think it weakened me. As it took up a lot of energy, and I think I could have maybe used that energy in another way. Nevertheless, it went for so long until I noticed I will need to surrender to what is actually happening. I will need to let go the things that the little I, my personality that I want to have in this topic, because this topic is apparently out of my hands. I can do many things to support myself during this challenge, but I cannot, unfortunately, control the outcome of it. It took me years to surrender, and what I've learned out of it is that I was lacking trusting that what is happening for a bigger purpose, is happening because it's meant to happen. What is happening is to my best and maybe also to the best of others around me. That what is happening is also underlying or undergoing changes as everything else. Meaning, just because it's like this today doesn't mean it's going to be like this tomorrow. So I understood that I truly lack trust into life and my own ability to handle the things that are part of my personal life experience. The best way to build that trust is learning to be in the present moment. Learning to hold the present moment, learning to be with what is, whatever that may be, without judging it, without trying to run away from it. Just being, staying in the present moment. And once I started doing that, accepting that this is what my life is now, something started to shift, my own perspective. The perspective that we choose how to see our own self or our life or what is important in life, whether it's specific people or a job or this or that. That perspective truly shapes our world. It shapes our beliefs, and around it comes a full set of trying to manage and control things in that favor, in favor of that perspective. Life can be many things. My life can be many things. We can be many things. In my case, my life moved in a direction that my personality definitely did not want at that time. But now, looking back many years later, I would say it's the best thing probably that ever happened to me, because it has opened up a very different way of living my life that I did not see for myself before. Yes, I did lose a lot of things along the way. My health, my self-belief, my self-worth, my identification with my job and career, and the perspective on my life, on how it should be. Today, did I replace all of that? Well, some of it, I would say, not all of that. I have not redeveloped a perspective of how my life should be. Instead, I just keep it open. I don't know. I don't know what it will be. I don't know what it will bring. I don't know what the future will hold. I didn't shape like a reformed new identity like I had back then with my job and career. I don't have that at the moment. Instead, I try to be with the moment and with the fact of how my life is today. I try to truly stay in the present moment and surrender myself to what is happening in the present moment for me. And mostly, that is nothing extraordinary. Life is much simpler, and it's simpler because I just flow with it, and I trust it to go in the direction that it's meant to go. Letting go of the wish to control it or to shift things in a specific direction has also helped me develop a very deep and fundamental feeling of inner peace that I truly believe we all have inside of us. It's more about remembering what we have inside of us. For me, it's a bit like living in a country with 4 seasons. Life also has seasons. We cannot always be in summer or spring. Things will change. We go through autumn, which for many is still lovely, and then comes winter. And embracing the flow of life and trusting into that is a great gift that we can give to ourselves if we allow it. And out of it, inner peace can grow and deepen. My invitation to you is, if you find yourself trying to control your life again and again, exactly as you want it, try to loosen your grip. Try to surrender. Why not lean back, take a couple of deep breaths, and just watch where life wants to take you. Maybe there is a much better idea for you just around the corner than what you think is your next chapter. Life can surprise us if we let it. In my case, it certainly did. And it did not feel like a blessing at first. Start with relaxing more. Letting go of what you think it has to be, and just go with the flow. Joy comes back and our hearts are open, and life can flow freely. This is what I wish for you and for me. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Thanks for being there, and I'll see you soon.